I want to be 70 kg. Like, I know it's not possible, it's not real.
Beats by SV.com.
What's up, guys? Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming today.
Purchase
And
your
as you can
tracks
see from the
today.
heading, we're going to talk about why we don't meet our goals. Why? Like, we set a lot of goals, we try to plan and all that. Why don't they work? Why don't our goals go as we expect them? That's what we're going to talk about today. If you're new here, my name is Odamia Amak. Odamia means the girl that is full of presents, good presents. Yeah. And you're welcome. If you are an old subscriber, oh my god, thanks for coming. Please make sure you hit on the bell button. Like, hit it right now and subscribe right now. Like, before you go ahead, subscribe, hit on the bell button, and let's get into that. Okay, so if you are an old subscriber or a new subscriber, you know that before 2021, I did a video on how to slay our 2021. Please watch that video before you continue with this, because there are some things I'm not going to touch on because I've already spoken about them. So just a recap, I remember I spoke about making reflections and then setting resolutions. So you make reflections based on 2020 and then you set resolutions for 2021. Go and watch that video before you come and watch this one. Like, go and watch.
System Purchase your tracks today.
24/7.
So I bet you've gone to watch already. I intentionally put in a short break so that you can go and watch that video. So one particular thing that I think makes us not to be able to reach our goals is because we are not intentional about it. We are not deliberate. Like, you set goals, but then the goals you set, there is no sort of, like, you don't give yourself timelines. They are not realistic. Like, let's say for me, I set a goal that I want to be 70 kg. Like, I know it's not possible, it's not realistic.
Purchase your
So
tracks
when you
today.
set goals, be intentional about it. That is why we have SMART goals. SMART. S for specific, M measurable, A attainable, R realistic, and T time bound. So when you set goals, so let's say I want to gain weight, right? I can set a goal like I want to be 50 kilograms by the end of June. Right? So that is specific, that is measurable, because I can go and check my weight and see that, okay, I've gotten to 50 by June ending. And it's time bound, it's attainable, because if I say I want to eat plain like egg and probably take some appetite stimulant or something, I can reach it. So that is a realistic goal. So make sure your goals are smart. Don't just get up and set goals like, in 2021 I want to read my Bible. Like, that's not a smart goal. Make sure your goals, like, be intentional about setting your goals. So if you already set resolutions and then you didn't add timelines, you, like, some of the goals are not so realistic. And let's say you go like, I want to be the president of Ghana. When? This year? Like, set timelines. And this is a new decade, right? We are moving from 2021 to 2030. So this is the time for you to set your 10-year plan or 10-year goals. So I think maybe if you want to have your master's, you want to get married, you want to write a book, you want to do something, this is the time to set those goals. So you can make a 10-year plan and then shorten it to like 5 years and shorten it again to a year. So you attach those timelines so that you'll be able to track your progress and know that, okay, this is where I've gotten to, okay, this is where I wanted to get to, this is where I am now. So make sure you are intentional about your goal setting, please. So revisit your resolutions. If you didn't attach times to it, do something about it, else you would procrastinate and procrastinate. By the time you realize you're in 2022 and you've not even read one book of the Bible. So be intentional. Okay, so some other reasons why our goals are not met. There are a lot. I've written all of them down, so I'm going to touch on them one by one. So the first thing is that Plan out your week on a Sunday evening. Plan out your week. For me, like this, because I'm mostly at home and I have to do a whole lot of home stuff, I make sure that I have an idea of, let's say, the food I want the family to eat in the week. I make sure that, okay, I do some digital marketing stuff. So, okay, in this week, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do that. Maybe I'm working on writing something. Like, plan out your week on a Sunday evening. Like, if you can't do it on a Sunday evening, do it on a Saturday evening. Sorry, I'm having itchy. My nose is itching. So, yes. So, make sure you plan out your week on a Sunday evening. There are apps that you can even use your calendar. If you think your calendar, you can't use it, there's an app called Bujo, Bullet Journal, Bujo. You can just go to Play Store or your App Store or whatever store. Yes. And then you buy that app, right? And it will help you. It gives you reminders, and they give you quotes each day and all that. So make sure you plan out your week every Sunday evening, so that things don't just come into your schedule and then you have to stop whatever you are doing, right? So make sure you are setting out your plan for the week on a Sunday evening. Number 2, exercise. I'm a corporate. Exercise, but then I like to walk a lot, so that's some sort of exercise for me. But then try to exercise. I realize that most of the time that I'm not so active, like I don't walk around, I don't water some flowers, like I don't move, I'm so down. But then when I try to do some sort of physical activity, it makes me more like hyped up for the day. So try to exercise probably every morning, like when you wake up. Not like harsh exercise, but then maybe you can just jog around your house or sweep, like do something that would more like let you be engaged in physical activity, right? Number three, meditate or reflect. The reflections, I think you should if you revisited the other video, you would understand what I'm talking about. Meditate on your, let's say, the past day, how your day went. I have sometimes people go like, I get angry too much, I'm not able to control my anger, my emotions and all that. When you meditate and reflect on your day, you understand that, okay, yesterday I got angry because of this particular thing. So today, okay, I think I have to check myself. I have to put my emotions in check. I don't have to overreact over things. So when you meditate and reflect, it helps you to more like adjust yourself regards to things that didn't go well in the previous day, right? So meditate. Number 4, read good books. Like read books, whether hard copies, soft copies, not just books, but then probably articles online that are going to help you develop yourself. You can even subscribe to some good websites mailing lists. I have a lot of them. Maybe if you want some, you can just email me. I'll just forward them to you. So subscribe to such emailing lists. List them articles that are going to give you some sort of motivation for the week, for the day. So make sure that you are reading, not reading anything at all, but then reading stuff that are going to help you. I think I made another blog post that was about 7 months ago about how to make ebook reading interesting and then book reading interesting. So I think you should check that video as well to help you with your reading. So for the fact that you want to be you want to reach your goals, you want to attain your goals and all that, doesn't mean you shouldn't rest. Take a break. Like when you are tired, almost when you are tired, sleep. When you realize that, okay, you've done a whole lot of things and then your body is stressed out, just sleep, right? That would help you to be refreshed for the next task, right? So take a break. And this thing, I know I'm a culprit. Sleep early and wake up early. When you sleep early, you have a lot of sleep. And that's not, I won't say sleep early, by force. Sleep early. But then make sure you have enough sleep in a day. So you can take afternoon naps. Maybe you can wake up in the morning. For me like this, because I know I have to do a whole lot of things in the morning, I wake up early, I do whatever I have to do, then I sleep, right? So check yourself and then look at your schedule and then know how to have enough sleep during the day so that you don't, you're not so tired. The next is pick an accountability partner. Pick somebody that you think can help you to check up on you to see if like you are getting on with your goals, like you are progressing and all that. Not just anybody, but pick an accountability partner, somebody who can send you reminders, somebody who can go like, Odamia, have you done this? Odamia, you said by the close of January you were going to finish writing this blog. Are you done? Odamia, you said you were going to exercise every day. Do you exercise? Like, get somebody who is going to check up on you, give you reminders. And I mean, not that the person is just sitting there idle, not doing something, but then get somebody that would help you with whatever you have to do, right? Next, eat that elephant and that frog. I think I mentioned that frog in one of my videos. I will check it and then put it in the description box. So eat that elephant, that tough big chunks. I mean, you know, an elephant is so big. If you want to eat an elephant, you have to chop it into pieces. Like, you have to make sure you chop every side small because it's so big, right? So that particular task that you think is too big for you, eat it. Do it now. Don't like break it into pieces, right? But then touch them little by little and make sure you are done eating it. Don't eat some and leave some, right? So make sure that you are eating whatever elephant it is at the point you have to eat it. If you wait and you don't eat it early and don't have a refrigerator, that elephant is going to get spoiled.
Purchase your tracks today.
Okay, so respond to your emails 2 or 3 times in a day, depending on your schedule. I do it 3 times, morning, afternoon, and evening. So I check my mails every morning, every afternoon, every evening. And do the same thing with your social media platforms. Don't just get up and then you can just sit on Facebook for like 3 hours without doing anything. Put timelines to that. Treat your social media pages as businesses. When, like, let's say you have a LinkedIn page, take it like it's a business, right? So you can go like, okay, in a day, I'm going to spend an hour on all my social media pages. So let's say you prepare a post that you want to make. You post it on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever. So you do that in an hour. After the hour, you just shut it down. Some phones, my phone in particular it gives you up time or something. I forgot what it's called, but then it gives you time. I'll try and screenshot that side. So it gives you time that you spend on an app. So I've set that I'm going to spend an hour on Facebook in a day. So in like after an hour, the app freezes. You can't open it till the next day. Then you can use it for another hour. So I don't know, but then you can check your phone. You can check your settings. I'm sure there will be something like that. And even Facebook itself has reminders to tell you the number of hours you've spent there. So you can set a reminder that when you spend like an hour on Facebook should remind you so that you stop Facebooking and then get back to work. So make sure that you treat your social media and your digital whatever like a thing. Next thing. Celebrate little achievements. Celebrate little wins. Like when you are able to achieve something, celebrate it. I mean, even when you take a nice selfie, like you pose and you take a nice selfie. So like, be happy about every little thing. Appreciate the little things you do, because if you are always like complaining about you not being able to achieve stuff, not being able to finish whatever you have to do, like you will be kept back. So when, let's say, if you decided that in January you are going to read one book, and at the end of January you read it, celebrate it. Do something for yourself. Like you can give yourself a treat. Maybe you watch a movie, or one whole day you won't read anything. Like get something to more like appreciate yourself and reward yourself, right? So I think that's also the next thing is that get a gratitude journal. When I was in my service, I had a jar that I used to write in good stuff I did. So the day, like in a particular day when I'm feeling too down, I just take the jar, I open it, and then I read out the good stuff I did, and then I feel so happy about myself, and then that's it. So it's either you get a book, and then when you do something good, or whenever you achieve something great, or something little, write it down. When you are feeling so down, or when you realize actually today, dear, I'm not so like I'm in a low key, like that kind of thing. You will take your gratitude journal and then you go like, okay, I did this, I did that. Oh, this is so good. Like feel happy about yourself, right? Next thing is that do a mood tracker. I'm going to attach a link to a video that I saw on YouTube that I used to create that mood tracker, so that you also use it to help yourself. So track your mood so that you know, okay, at a point like you use color codes and all that. I'm going to attach that video, so I don't want to talk much about it. So the next thing is take free online courses. Take free online courses. Like, there are a lot of online courses now that you can take. I'm just last year I took almost 15 courses, like both on LinkedIn, Coursera, edX, FutureLearn. Like, I was taking random courses because I realized that like I wasn't being productive because of the COVID situation. We were all stuck at home, but then I tried to do something to help myself, right? So take online courses. You can take courses on Coursera that, I mean, you don't, even if you don't want to take the set, because some of them you have to pay for the certificate. So you can just take the course and leave the set, like just to build your knowledge, your understanding, to help you become like not so archaic, like so that you know the new trends, you know whatever is new in the system and all that. Take free online courses. LinkedIn Learning also has a lot of, like, they are short, like you can take a course in like 43 minutes, and then they are very deep, like not deep, but then I mean they are in depth, like they give you a whole lot of understanding about a whole lot of things. So try and do that as well. I've talked about tracking your online time. The last thing I want to talk about, a moment of silence. Okay, have some me time. Have time for yourself. Enjoy your own company. Sit down and go like, oh, Charlie, or damn, yummy, like I'm so fresh. Like, enjoy time on your own. Take time off interactions with people and all that. Enjoy your own company, because when you are there and then you're always depending on people, more like coming to you, giving you advice, like keeping you company, like that kind of thing, it will get to a point if people are not there, you will feel like, Charlie, if you are saying one, like that's the end of it. So I think that's all. I'm going to put a summary of all the things I've listed in the next slide. So make sure that you follow these things. My own has to do with you making sure your goals are smart, like attach time. Okay, so I think that's all for now. Okay, so we are done. Thank you very much for coming today. I would entreat everybody who watches this right now to go into the comment section. Tell me how you think you are going to go about your goals this year. Like, if I didn't mention it, put it in the comment section so that people would also learn from that. I don't think this list is inexhaustible. Like, we can talk about a whole lot of things. So please put in whatever you think in the comment section. If you have any question about this, put in the comment section. I'm going to answer it, and I'm going to do a question whatever on Instagram and Facebook. So whatever question you have, just put it there so that I would answer them maybe in my next 1 or 2 videos. So thank you very much. Make sure you subscribe, you like, you share, you comment, hit on the notification bell so that whenever I load videos, you'll be the first person to see them. Thank you very much. I love you all, and let's have a productive 2021. Thank you. Bye. Peace.
My blood, this one's in my blood, yeah. It's in my blood now.